If you leave that little bit too early, it'll cost you 10 seconds right there at the gate. Okay, 2 champion cowboys in the arena right now. We've got a good clean head catch as our heeler Glenn Perkins makes the throw. Can he get 2? Comes up with 1, and there's time for Stuart McPhee and Glenn Perkins. Remember, 7.45 seconds is what these 2 cowboys have got to try and beat if they want a share of the lead in the team roping here tonight. Sean makes the throw. Looks like he gets a catch. Well, unfortunately, just couldn't hang on to the end of his loop. And that team will go out with a no time. As we get set to watch Gary Longley and Robbie McPhee right here at Rodeo Royale. Gary Longley gets a good head catch. Robert McPhee moves in. Can he get 2? Gets 1. Hey, let's hear it for him, Rockhampton, for Gary Longley and Robert McPhee. Okay, Nods now gets out. Gary McPhee makes a good clean head catch. Robert McPhee moving in, looking for 2 hind feet, but unfortunately comes up with nothing in his loop. So they'll go out with a no time. Okay, Tony Lillyman at the head end, riding into position, makes his throw. Okay, gets a catch. Stephen Pearce moves in. Can he get 2? Hey, he's got him, Rocky. Look at that for Tony Lillyman, and Stephen Pearce come up with a time of 8.8 seconds. Okay, Tony Lillyman riding in now, makes the throw. Can he get a catch? Unfortunately, a miss. So that team goes out with a no time. Okay, Dale Caban to the head end. Gary Longley at the heel end. 7.45 leads them in. The New South Wales cowboy gets a head catch for Dale Caban. Gary Longley moving in, hoping for 2 hind feet. He gets 1. How about a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for our final team in the team roping, Dale Caban and Gary Longley.
Okay, barrier in position. Dave McLennan, the cowboy, okay, he comes a-riding. Well, things just not working for the Melbourne cowboy. Comes up with nothing in the loop. He'll go home empty-handed. Okay, Townsville cowboy gives the nod. He's out in the arena right now. On goes the loop. Now down to the calf he goes. Gets to his calf, got a lift. And the big sappy car's making it pretty difficult for the not so big ropers in the rope and tie event, but Victor Vickers working away. Okay, he says, well, we'll try it another way. Gets the calf on the side. On goes the string. Brings the hind legs up. He'll take the wraps, the hooey. And there's time for our Townsville cowboy, Victor Vickers. So they know it's pretty important to score their cattle just right as Caban calls for his calf now. Hey, on goes the loop. The young man in a hurry gets to his calf. Only a little man, but he's working overtime. Now the calf on the side. Once again, the string comes up. Hind legs, and there's time for our Moree visitor, ladies and gentlemen, Dale Caban. Okay, Alex nods for his calf right now, waste no time, down he goes. Now the calf must be standing before the cowboy can flank him. Okay, he gets that job done. On goes the string, hind legs come up, he'll take the wraps and the hooey. A bit of a stumble, but he goes on with him. Alex Campbell, the cowboy. Okay, the big man gives the nod right now. Hey, on goes the loop. Now, man on a mission, gets to the calf, lifts. Hey, no worries, on the side, the string goes on. He brings the hind legs up, he's just slowing it down. Hey, there's time for him, ladies and gentlemen. Your rodeo stock contractor. Okay, young man, he's out. Okay, on he goes. Now, he's only 19 years of old, but already one of the legends. On he goes, string up, hind legs. Hey, smoking him right there, and then young Shane Kenny. Along with Brett Botel, worked very hard and picking up right now. The big man out. Hey, smoking and the big man. Down to the calf he goes. Waste no time. On the side. String on the front leg. Hind legs up. He takes the wraps. Hey, there's time for him, ladies and gentlemen. Rob McPhee. We'd like to thank George very much for his support. Ian Collins, the cowboy. Okay, re-riding. I'll tell you what, Collinsy, you've got the wild one, my man. Working away, got to be spurring from the shoulder through to the handhold. Siren sounds. Lismore cowboy, Ian Collins stays up for the required 8. Well, they're looking for that smooth spurring action from the shoulder right through to the back of the saddle. As Jeffrey Baker says, outside on the one called Royal Flush, he goes to work, spurring from the shoulder right through to the back. Hey, siren sounds, we got another qualified ride on the board. Because the action coming from chute 4, the VB chute. Gavin Woodall says outside on Roe Creek right now. Our cowboy got to go to work, got to be spurring. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I said he had a pretty tough horse underneath him. The cowboy that had to grab down, I'll tell you what, rated number 3 or 4 in the country riding the saddle bronc horses. What about we put our hands together for the bucking horse called Roe Creek, because he got one of the best cowboys in the country in a bunch of trouble. Our rodeo judges, well, they're looking for the spur in action from the shoulder, right through to the back of the saddle, maintaining contact right throughout the ride. Darryl Percival, the cowboy, Expo from the McPhee Rodeo Company, circles around nicely to the left. Well, the whistle sounds. As he says outside right now, the big leap from Jacko, Shane Goldbranch, and goes to work. Spurring from the shoulder through to the back of the saddle, lifting on the bucking rein, maintaining the control right throughout the spur ride. Once again, as always, our 2 pickup men, Rob McPhee, Brett Botel, well, they set another one down safe and sound. What about we welcome him to Rockhampton, ladies and gentlemen, from Toogoolawah this time, Shane Goldbranson. Because it's the feed from Prime Stock that's kept these horses, these bulls, in the condition that you see him in tonight. As he goes on with him now, the Gundawindi cowboy, Marty Perrott, spurring away. Okay, well, the siren sounds. 8-second contest over and done with. Okay, Bruce O'Dell says outside on him, Aussie, goes to jumping and kicking. Come on, Bruce O'Dell, got to be spurring from the buck. Right through to the back of the saddle. Classic bronc riding. Bruce O'Dell stays up for the required 8. A bit too much rain in the hand. Ken see him shot out the back door. As Mark Gibbs says outside on the 1 call, Socks. Mariba cowboy spurring from the shoulder through to the back of the saddle. Bronc riding, as you see it from the Mariba cowboy, Mark Gibb. Ray Herman the cowboy. Waterloo, the name of the bucking horse, as Ray says outside. Now the Winton cowboy, he's got to be spurring from the shoulder through to the back of the horse. Okay, the siren sounds. The Winton cowboy stays up for the required 8 seconds. Shane Goldbranson, Tommy Christensen, 68. As Wayne Hode says outside, Warren Bill, the name of the bucking horse, cowboy spurring away. Once again, the siren sounds. The 8-second contest is completed. Wayne Hode, the cowboy, steps away. From the McPhee Rodeo Company called Big Kate. Now, I'll tell you what, this horse can buck. I don't know too much about Neville Hughes, but Big Kate goes to town. Well, Neville Hughes, you had plenty of bucking horse underneath you there this evening, young man. What about we put our hands together for another one of the top liners from the McPhee Rodeo Company, the one they call Big Kate. The BB shoot right now, Craig Mills, the cowboy, on the grand old mare called Southern Comfort. So we get set to take our final bronc rider for 93, Ronnie Finch, the cowboy. Which way the bucking horse? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the cowboy on his back is no slouch when it comes to spurring a saddle bronc ride. Once again, as Brett Botel moves in and drops the flank off him, what about we pay off one of the best in the country, the one they call Which Way? Our first cowboy from Mackay in North Queensland, Peter Schilde. Rob McPhee, the cowboy, to do the hazing. Now, he's a little late, Pete, but got to make the move. Okay, now he gets down. Now got to bring that steer round, goes for the nose. He gets him down, a long way down the arena, but a nice run to finish it off. Okay, Pricey, here comes the ride, and cowboy. Well, some problems there. Okay, Gary Longley, the cowboy. Okay, lots for his steer right now. This man won't muck about. Down he goes. Come on, Gary, bring him round. Whops him down. Okay, Johnny Logan riding. Come on, cowboy, got to be riding hard, run and steer. Okay, he gets down, the big man. Got to slide him out, bring him round. Well, there's the job. All 4 feet come out. The clocks are stopped. He nods for his steer right now. Gary McPhee, the cowboy. The big man, he's a-hunting. Come on, Gary, gets around. That's the way you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Okay, dude. Calls now. Come on, Tony, got to get down. Got to bring him up out of the ground. And rolls him out. There's time for the Richmond cowboy. Legacy of a nasty steer wrestling action, but it's not going to stop him. Come on, big man. Got to roll him out. Well, he had it working ever so good. Things just not quite. He's got that back leg tucked. Okay, young Dean Robinson got to ride, cowboy. Get to ride and got to be riding, catch that steer. Well, young Cowboy was a little late. That steer really did hot tail it down to the bottom of the arena. Unfortunately there for Dean Robinson. Stephen Burst, the Cowboy, Robbie McPhee, Hazen, we wish you the very best. Well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, you mightn't have seen it from there, but that Cowboy jumped about 8 or 10 feet to get a shot at that steer. Okay, Scotty Doyle says outside on the one called Scatter. Come on, Scotty Doyle, hustle up again. Well, as I said before, it's Scatter by name, it's Scatter by nature. Very unpredictable, the one they call Scatter. Okay, Gregory Potter says outside on the one called Redman. Hey, out and around to the right, stick it on him, Cowboy. Come on, Rockhampton, let's get behind him, Greg Potter. Hey, 8 seconds of glory. The action coming from chute number 5, the Pinocchio's nightclub chute this time. Michael Shearer, the Cowboy, things just about set in chute number 5. Okay, Kermie says outside this time. Okay, Whitetail, the name of the buck and bull, a few problems, but hey, oh, Whitetail just goes on. Got his horn caught in the chute gate, but I tell you what, didn't bother him too much to put Michael Shearer on the ground one round out of the chute gate. Won't be long before he says outside. Okay, a nod of the head and Robbie Whalen says outside on the one called Brother. Come on, Robbie Whalen, sit and ride, Cowboy. Well, that bull just whipped him down. Might have the ambulance man to the front of the chute if we could, please. Ambulance man to the front of the chute. Suffered a pretty nasty cut to the head, young Robbie Whalen. Troy Dunn, the Cowboy, says outside. Hey, let's look at some of the best in the world right now. Hey, sitting up and does a bull ride. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to see determination. You're not going to see Troy any better than that. One more time for the Mackay Cowboy, Troy Dunn. We've certainly got a good bull rider. He's got a good bull underneath him. 81 points. Shane Willoughby leads the contest. As he says outside on the Little King Hit this time, Brad Scott, the Cowboy, Little King Hit out and around, goes back the other way. Bradley Scott spurring away. Hey, Siren Sound steps off as neat as you like. So Reese Kennedy, you've got plenty of buck and bull underneath you, son, as we get set to watch the action from the Pinocchio's nightclub chute. As he says outside right now, Reese Kennedy on the Son of Devil. Well, look at that bull just doing rounds. Reese Kennedy gets in, gets himself away. Once again, some nice work from Wombles. And Son of Devil just a little too strong there. Bucks Reese Kennedy off before the 8 seconds. And the Cowboy goes out with a no score. The Cowboy there in chute number 6 is Timmy Lawler from New South Wales. Hey, he's drawn Goldie Horn from the McPhee Rodeo Company. Hey, out and around to the right, the Goldie Horn. Timmy Lawler sitting up and doing a ride. Well, I speak too soon. The power of the bull just ripped the rope clean out of the Cowboy's hand. Okay, Pete Lawless is outside, Stannon's out and around to the left. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can see exactly why he was number 2 to Chainsaw in 92. What about we put our hands together for the buck and bull called No Standing? And we couldn't think of a better way to wind it down than to bring to you none other than 7 times Bucking Bull of the Year in professional rodeo in Australia, the one they call Chainsaw. Now, the young Cowboy getting set to take a ride, he comes from Rocklea in central New South Wales. His name is Martin Webster, and I'll tell you what, I've had an opportunity to visit with Martin on quite a few occasions. And here's a young man who, as fate would have it, said to me 4 weeks ago, Greg, I'm going to come to your rodeo in Rockhampton, and I want to draw the saw because I think I can ride him. Well, Cowboy, I hope you can ride him and give these people of Rockhampton one hell of a thrill, because in the past 9 years, this bull has only ever been ridden on 4 occasions. What about we warm it up a little, Rockhampton, as we get to see one of the true champions in the world of rodeo, 7 times the National Buck and Bull of the Year, the one they call Chainsaw. Martin Webster just takes the final wraps. He's just going to slide up on the bull rope. He'll tuck the chin. He'll poke the chest out. Charlie Webster, come on, Charlie. We want to see you sticking on him, man. Okay, Charlie says outside on chainsaw. Hey, Charlie. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, he comes up trumps. Another victory to the legendary chainsaw. What about we all put our hands together and give him a cheer as he does his victory lap? The mighty, the legendary chainsaw. Well, Martin Webster, before you climb back over the chutes there, Charlie, might just get you to step down here, mate. I know that you would have found out on Wednesday or Thursday that you'd have drawn in the one they call chainsaw. You look fairly disappointed, Charlie. I wouldn't be Cowboy because many have came and tried and there's only ever been 4 that have succeeded. How did he actually feel out there tonight?
He's all right, he just tricked me.
As he does to so many Cowboys. Well, you talk to the top bull riders, ladies and gentlemen, they'll tell you this is a thinking rodeo bull right there. What about it one more time for him, Rockhampton? The legend himself, Chainsaw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Australian Professional Rodeo Association, the Peter Jackson Company, and of course the Carlton Pro Tour, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming along. I'd also like to thank the Brunswick Hotel, Fun Zone, Pinocchio's Nightclub, Ansett Airlines, and of course Prime Stock Feeds for their great support. My name is Greg Watt. I'll say good night and hope you all drive safe. Hope to see you at another pro rodeo and as part of the Carlton Pro Tour on another weekend.